Holy crappers. Let me tell you. I came upon one of my older videos from like a year ago. I think, about a year ago. It was when I was doing my fixing it. I'm going to do an overlay so you guys can see the video I'm talking about. It's on my YouTube as well. It's actually the video that I got my highest views on. I think it was like 33K. I cringe. Like, I freaking cringe listening to myself because I have such a list. You can see well, you can't really see it, but you could hear you can hear me struggling, okay? I mean, this is kind of good to look back and see, like, how far your speech has gone with getting into dentures after losing all your teeth. But let me tell you something. When I look at those videos, I am cringing, okay? I'm like, oh, and you really thought you were doing something back then? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Ooh, I just cringe when I watch it. Oh man, I know it's educational and I know it's helping other people. I get it. But it makes me cringe because it's me. It's just me. It's me hearing me, watching me. But that's just a man showing people how to use fixodent, ultra, whatever the hell that is. You get my drift, okay? My point to the story is that you can look back, and as cringy as it may be, it's satisfying and it's a little bit more, I'll come back to this. This is me getting ready for work. What I'm doing now is I have my dentures in the denture bath. I am brushing them, even though they're very clean, but this is going to go in my mouth again. So I'm going to wash my dentures and I'm scrubbing it with a very, listen here before you guys come for me. This is a very soft toothbrush. Okay, moving along. So I'm adding some Fresh and Bright, which you can grab at Walmart or Amazon, any of your local drugstores, I guess. So I'm just washing up my dentures real quickly, giving it a good scrub. I also wanted to show you guys, as I'm showing you my dentures, you see the way my cushion grip, because that's cushion grip on top of my dentures as I'm washing them, and they soaked already. I did forget in my last video to mention that please cure your cushion grip at least 24 hours before you soak it in any bath, okay? Just after you put your application on your cushion grip, you make sure after the 5 minutes, you pop them in your mouth, you leave it in for about 2-3 hours. Don't eat or drink anything. Let it set, let it mold into your gums. Once you take out your denture, do not do anything. Just let them sit on a towel for at least 24 hours and let them cure correctly. Once you do that, as you see, you can put it right back into the water after those 24 hours of curing, and they don't get spongy and ugly the way they normally would if you didn't cure it within those 24 hours. So please follow the instructions, okay? So now I'm placing my dentures on this towel. I always do this because, they could get a little slippery and they will crack when you least expect it. So I'm holding them in my hand as I'm showing you guys. See the way that cured of my cushion grip looks? It looks nice and cured. It's not spongy. It's not ugly looking at all. So now I'm rinsing my denture again, and I'm applying some more Fresh and Bright. I'm washing the top denture. This is the top part. As I'm doing that, I'll be showing you guys how to apply the fixodent. So this is what I go through like every morning before getting ready. So I'm just brushing it along. You want to brush it, pretty firmly, but hold that sucker because they become very slippery. And if you drop her, she's done. Okay? So hold that baby like she was your baby. So you're going to just continue to brush her really well. I'm going to get all in those crevices. Very good, very good, very good. Brush it all good, rinse it off. As I'm doing this, you see the way I'm holding it? That's the way you should hold it. Always be very secure with your dentures and gentle as well. You got to treat them babies like this is your lifeline, okay? Treat them well. So I'm just getting in those little crevices, washing them. They're very clean already in the bath water, which is just clean water. There's no solutions, anything in that water. I already cleaned them the night before. But as I'm showing you, before I apply my adhesive, the fixodent adhesive, I like to brush rinse right out of the denture bath. So as I'm doing that, I'm going to place it again on my towel. You want to make sure you get all that toothpaste from the Fresh and Bright off, because that cannot be in your mouth. Remember that, okay? Fresh and Bright is only made for dentures. The only thing that can go in your mouth to brush and on your dentures is the Dr. B's toothpaste, the one that I showed in my last video. So I already rinsed this nice and clean. I'm gonna dry it really well. Hello, Dentures. Hi. Ow. So weird how I could just take my teeth out and wash them in my hand. It's like weird. But anyway, moving along. So now I'm going to grab a very pointy, I'm drying them really well with my towel. And then I'm going to grab a very pointy Q-tip. It's one of my makeup Q-tips. I will also leave that link in the description of this video. But you want to grab a Q-tip, make sure that they're extra dry before you add any glue onto them. So now I'm just going to dry it up really quickly. As you see, make sure it's all dry. There's no moisture or anything in there. Really nice and dry. Now you're going to grab your Fixodent Ultra. And you want to dab like dot. This is exactly what I'm going to do as I'm showing you guys. Very tiny bit. Like I'm telling you guys, this thing spreads in your mouth. So do not use a lot because you will vomit. You freaking gag. So you just want to add tiny little dots, especially in the crevices of those of your trough. I guess that's what that's called, the trough. Make sure it's tiny dots just like that. Now you're going to take this Q-tip and you're going to spread it. Well, you want to close your adhesive. Make sure it doesn't run out or dry out, sorry. You're going to take that Q-tip and you're going to spread that baby like butter. Very little bit, see? Those little teeny dots. And because my Q-tip is so precise, it's going to go in those little crevices, then it's going to get right in those little gaps that you feel because of your gum shrinking, unfortunately. So you want to spread that baby all through there, just like that. Very tiny bit. And you see the way I put that dot on top of my palette? That's all you need, I'm telling you guys. Do not put a lot. Because that will just, it'll go to the back of your palette and you'll be gagging. And that's not a cute look. So now you're going to place it there. I was about to put it on the bottom one now, but I'm going to pop in my top ones real quickly. As you see. And you want to put a little pressure, hold them. Also, you want to, you also want to have your thumb in the middle just to make sure that they're like really up there and secure. Just like that. And trust me, it just takes a few seconds before they're just on. They ain't going to go nowhere. But do not, a little dance. Do not, I repeat, do not eat. Do not drink anything for at least an hour because you want the glue to adhere really well. Once you drink something or you put anything in your mouth, you're done. You're not going to let it cure right, and that's why you're going to have a loose denture. So now these are my bottoms. I usually will put powder in the bottom, but for this video purpose and because I'm going to work, I'm not going to use my powder, but I do have powder on me in my bag just in case. I always have a backup. Little tiny dots, that's all you need. And then take the end of that pointy Q-tip. It's really precise. It's going to get into those little tiny crevices. And that little pocket that I always tell you guys I make my cushion, with my cushion grip for the bottom denture, that really gives me my security to keep them down. Because baby, your girl is shrinking, okay? So now, you want to spread it like butter, like I said. And now you're going to place it in your mouth. See? Just like that, very tiny bit, very tiny bit. Place them in. Bite between your fingers, just like that. Make sure your bite is nice and even and your teeth are aligning correctly. Because you don't want your bite to be off and then it's going to cure and you're going to have like a lopsided smile. And that's not cute either. And there you go, guys. I hope this video helps you. So this is my quick tip on how do I get ready for work.
The point I'm making is just that I look back, I cringe, but I'm very happy to see how far I've come with my permanent dentures from my immediate dentures. So I always say, everyone walking into this journey with their dentures, give yourself grace, give yourself a lot of patience, because you cannot rush this process that we have going on in our mouth with the dentures. Like I had to learn the hard way. Okay, so everyone in this journey, stay positive, look back. This is why I always say, try to record your journey. Even if you don't want to put it on your social media, you could just leave it in your gallery, that's fine. But you could just go back and look back at, your process of starting the journey from losing your teeth to walking into your dentures. Even if you're toothless and you're just getting your dentures maybe 6 months later, it doesn't matter. The whole point is just learning these prosthetics in our mouth. Okay, so stay positive, try not to cringe like me, because let me tell you, that shit makes me fucking cringe. I don't know why, but it does. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.